Next two guests are no strangers to the show. Both have been featured in our Changing the Game series, where we highlight small business leaders. Now, as new tariffs change the business landscape, we wanted to check back in and see how their companies have been affected. Sana Javeri Kadri is the founder and CEO of Diaspora, a spice company, and Katya Eckert is the founder and CEO of A DOMANI, a cooling pajama company for women dealing with night sweats. Katya and Sana, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Well, you don't know this, but the night sweats actually work.
I mean, that's what I was here when you were last here.
I can attest.
About that. I was like, do you make a version for men?
Yeah, they work.
Soon. All right. So let's talk about these products that you produce overseas. Sana, how have these tariffs affected your business?
Yeah, so for India, it's 27%, and Sri Lanka, it's 44%. That's what they say. That would cost a small American business like mine about $500,000 a year. We work with small regenerative farms across India who are currently in the middle of harvest season. So they're bringing in their fresh harvest. This would be debilitating for a business like mine. The first thing a lot of people say is, why don't you just bring your supply chain domestic? We bring in the highest grade of every spice, including something like black pepper. You don't grow black pepper in America.
Right.
So in a way, a small business like mine is being punished for bringing the best of the world to the American consumer.
And one of the things, Katya, that the president says is that his hope is that businesses will begin to produce these things here in the United States. They'll build factories here in the United States. But it takes a long time, and it might not be possible for some.
You know, we've really tried. We've really tried. When I set out to form the business, I looked far and wide in the U.S. for manufacturing. And what I really wanted to bring to my consumer is a beautiful, luxury, effective product. And that is what they expect. And I was not able to find not only the raw materials, but the expertise, the machinery, the tooling. We really want to continue to bring a fantastic product, and unfortunately, we haven't been able to do it here.
But guys, you know how it goes. The tariffs are on, the tariffs are off, the tariffs are on pause. And when I hear they're on pause or they're off, then I think, well, that's got to be good for business when you hear it's on pause. So now, is that true?
No, so the pause is actually still a 10% tariff. And so just for context, just in the 60 days since the tariff pause was announced, my company has paid about $20K in the pause tariff. Wow. So a 10% tariff is still a tariff.
Yeah, so you're not winning even when it's on pause. Same with you, Katya? You're not winning.
I'm not winning when it's on pause. But I already had a very high tariff from taking the fabric from Portugal to Mexico, which is where my current manufacturing is. We are being nimble and trying to expand our manufacturing options for new product categories in Europe. And that is currently a 26% tariff. It'll be 36% at the 90-day pause. And we're just going to continue to produce a great product. And
what do you guys want the administration to know that they don't seem to understand from a small business owner's point of view?
For me, the most important one is that we're American companies that want to do the best for the American consumer. My whole thing is, how do I get you the most delicious, flavorful spices? And if we are sourcing something that cannot be grown here, like coffee or chocolate
and nothing can be grown here, you're saying?
Yeah, pepper, vanilla, cinnamon, these are very American ingredients that are not grown domestically. So we have to be given an exemption.
And if you're not, you're going to raise prices. Is that what?
Right now, we are swallowing the price ourselves. We've told customers that
Katya.
we won't. But
and how long will that last?
I mean, until we need the... Really,
so you need to make an adjustment.
Yeah, this year we will probably not make a profit, which is devastating.
Yes. Katya, what do you want the administration?
I agree. I mean, the American consumer wants a superior product. Yeah. And the garment industry is such that every single article of clothing you wear, it gets touched by 40 different people. There's thread that we source from Germany.
40 different people. Wow.
40 different people will touch every single item of clothing you wear. My husband says it's amazing we wear clothes at all. And so we really, because our product is for women that are experiencing hormonal fluctuations, we want to use a sustainable and very ethically sourced product. So in Europe, we have fantastic regulations for worker safety, for chemical use, et cetera. So it's very important for us to bring that fabric over from Europe. And that's where it comes from.
And these are important conversations.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sana, Katya. We appreciate you.